everyone, it's Alana. Thanks for coming to hang out with me, and if you are new here, welcome, welcome. Happy July 1st, you guys. Happy first day of the Summer of Success. Happy day one of Camp NaNoWriMo. Happy new quarter, and of course, happy Stranger Things Day. Alright, you guys, so I am going to, in just a minute, flip the camera around and show you guys my planner setup and how I fully intend to have a productive and successful summer this year. But really quick, I just wanted to show you my face, say hello. If you're participating in the Summer of Success with us, I wanted to wish you well, tell you I am cheering for you, I'm here for you, I believe in you, you are going to crush those goals, I know it. Also, all the luck and all the words if you're participating in Camp NaNoWriMo this year. I am writing right along with you guys. You're not alone. So hello, welcome, welcome. I'm gonna flip you around like I said and give you a look at my Summer of Success and Camp NaNoWriMo planner setup. All right, so many good things, you guys. I am so stoked for this Summer of Success. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be productive, and I am here for you guys as well every single step of the way. All right, so if you saw my previous video where I talked about goal planning, then you heard me talk about how I have a mountains to pebbles system for my goal planning as well as my productivity. I have a daily, weekly, and monthly planner system that helps me get a good look at my huge mountainous goals and then break them down into smaller and smaller pieces. I'm going to give you guys a look really quick at my monthly and weekly planner, but since we've gone over this, I'm not going to focus on it too much. What I'm going to mainly share with you guys today is the smallest baby steps, because that's what the Summer of Success is all about. It's coming back to ourselves, slowing down so that we can catch up to the best version of us and just take baby steps towards our goals and dreams. So I talked about how I set up my July monthly in my monthly Erin Condren planner as kind of like a game board. I titled it Words and Walking because the two main things that I'm focusing on, of course, are the words because it is Camp NaNoWriMo month, but then also walking for my wellness, my health and well-being as well. This is where I will be tracking how many words I write every single day and how many miles I walk every single day. So one part of my goal planning that works well for me is a reward system. So last year when I did the Summer of Success project, I talked about figuring out your motivational love language. Love language is kind of like this trendy thing right now. People, especially on social media, love to talk about my love language is this and that, mainly with partners and friendships. But I thought about what if we could figure out our love language for our goals and our productivity, figure out what gets us motivated and use that. So my love language for goals is mainly a reward system. I am super motivated by a playlist, a really good playlist, but that's only going to work a couple of times for me. But a reward system really motivates me to go after it. Now, I am not doing a reward for every single thing that I accomplish in the month of July because I am doing Camp NaNoWriMo as well as Just One July for my Summer of Success project. It seems kind of silly to be spending so much time and money rewarding myself for every single thing, especially when the point of Summer of Success Just One July is the reward is in what we accomplish and the baby steps that we do for ourselves and to get closer to our wellness and goals and dreams. So I'm only doing a reward system for Camp NaNoWriMo. That way, if I get a little bit overwhelmed or I feel like there's a lot going on with the Summer of Success at my Just One Julys, then I can keep the momentum and the motivation going with Camp NaNoWriMo because I know I'm working towards some rewards. So as you can see here, I wrote down a couple of rewards. I don't know what celebration means to me just yet for when I do win Camp NaNoWriMo, but I'm getting myself a Dutch Bros when I reach the halfway mark of 25,000. For 5,015, I just ordered a couple of stationery goodies for myself off of Amazon. These are going to sit on my desk and I cannot open them until I reach those word count marks. I'm heavily motivated by office supplies, you guys. You probably could tell. And then, of course, the reward for my walking is that I feel better. So I'm not going to do a reward for every single thing. Then into my just ones. I don't think I have shared this with you guys in a video just yet. I did post a photo on my community page, but this is my just ones. And over here is kind of my tracker, my motivation dashboard. So these are the just ones that I selected for myself for just one July. As you can see, some of them are during the weekday, some of them are every single day, and then a couple of them are just one out of the month and then once per week. So the dopamine detox, for example, that is going to be one full week out of the entire month of July, where I basically have a complete digital detox. I am going back to analog, you guys. No phone, no computer, no television, none of that stuff. I'm going to take it back to pen and paper and physical books, which I'm really looking forward to. And then the just one declutter box per week out of the house. I thought it was a bit much to do every single day. I don't have that much stuff to get rid of, but I still do have some things that need decluttered. So those are all of my just ones. Over on this side, as you can see, I set up a little tracker system for myself with a numbered system to go for every single day of the month of July. If I hit the top, then that means I totally crushed it, doing all of my just ones, writing my words, all of those good things. And then from there, it explains the reason as it gets lower, and I'm going to use the notes pages to just kind of document what happened. So that is my intention and my plan with my monthly planner. So of course, from the monthly planner and the big overarching look at my goals, I'm going to go into weekly planning. This, of course, is where I'm going to plan ahead, see what's coming up, be able to work around those, plan for myself to have the most successful week possible, know what's coming up, appointments, and things like that. Of course, life still happens. It cannot be perfect every single week, every single day, but I'm going to try my absolute very best. Because I am participating in Camp NaNoWriMo, like I said, I am also going to use this for meal planning, so it's one less thing that I have to think about for the whole month of July while I am focusing on all of my goals as well as my writing. I am tracking my writing efforts in here as well. As you can see, I have writing log written down. It might be a little bit redundant because I am going to be tracking it in my monthly, my weekly, as well as my daily planner. But for me, it's super motivating. To see that I have already accomplished something means that I can keep going and I can do it again. It wasn't a fluke. I can do it again. So I am going to be tracking my word count, my sprints, all of those things in every single one of my planners. So now I'm going to give you guys a look at the super important planner for my productive and successful summer. My Passion Planner Daily. You guys, you know I love this one so much. I absolutely adore Passion Planner, and the daily is just incredible. So in a previous video, I shared with you guys how I write my ideal day out at the start of every new quarter, and I try to land my ideal day every single day as often as possible. Of course, it doesn't happen all the time, but I really try, especially considering I have so many goals and dreams, so many things I want to accomplish. It's really important to me to try to have this as often as possible. So I am going to go along and stick with my ideal day, but now because I am doing Camp NaNoWriMo and just 1 July, I am going to be tracking it on here as well. I am going to fill this in and then give you guys a look at it after it's filled in, but just really quick. So this is where I am going to be keeping track of my water. Like you saw in my monthly planner where I had my just ones, I want to drink half a gallon of water every single day. I'm also using this check it off box to write down all the rest of my just ones, and I'm going to mark them off as they get completed as well. Over here, I am going to time block my time. It's going to be color coded in different chunks of time so I can see at a glance where I need to be, what I'm doing, make sure that I'm still going after my goals in between all of those things, and then list out what it is I actually have to do. So I'm going to go ahead and pause and fill this in and come back and show you guys. So there she is, all planned out. As you can see, I have a full busy day, which is what I thrive on. I love that. I'm looking forward to that. A lot of writing time. However, I have 2 kiddos, I have 2 dogs, I have a husband. My writing time does get interrupted, so I make my slots a little bit bigger, fully planning on being interrupted and being totally fine with that. I, of course, am fully aware that the day is not going to be exactly perfect. Things happen, but I do try to pay close attention to the time and make sure I am making the most of the time that I have and moving from space to space and task to task as close to the time as possible. Of course, this is what it looks like for today. This is going to change when we are back to doing homeschool. It's a holiday weekend. The kiddos already worked really hard and really fast to get their stuff done, so they have today off. I have a little bit more time to work on things, which is very exciting. I have my just ones written over here. I did kind of have to condense it a little bit. I couldn't write it all out, but I know what they mean. And then I have a spot to put my total word count for the day as well as my water. So, of course, in order to get to this, in order to be able to break it down into baby steps and plan out a productive day, I started with this, my monthly overarching goals. I know that the big, huge thing I am working toward is improving my health and writing my story. So I open this one as often as possible. I open it to plan out my productive day. It's a reminder of what I am working toward and why I am doing this in the first place. Then, of course, I go down to my weekly planner. I see what is happening, what's coming up, if we need to be out of the house, if there's anything going on. Then I plan for that as well to make sure that there is no disappointment. If there's an eye doctor appointment or we need to run an errand or something like that, of course, I am not going to punish myself for not having the ideal productive day. But it really helps. It shows me what's going on, where I need to be. That way I can create a time slot for it instead of letting it kind of discombobulate and disrupt my entire day. So you guys, that is how I am planning my productive summer for the Summer of Success project as well as Camp NaNoWriMo. I find it so much easier to have a huge look at my overarching big pie in the sky goals and then break them down into smaller and smaller steps until we reach the pebbles of the daily planning. This may seem a little bit redundant for some people. Some people are able to accomplish everything just off of one notepad or their phone calendar. That's totally awesome. This is a system that works really, really great for me, and I wanted to share it with you guys just in case you were looking for some tips or reminders of how you can do it as well. Again, if you are participating in the Summer of Success, I am so excited for you. It's going to be awesome. I am cheering for you all the way. Also, if you're doing Camp NaNoWriMo, I wish you the best. All of the good words vibes is going to be awesome. I'm really excited. I will check in with progress updates. I will let you guys know how it's going for me, if I'm sticking to my just ones, how Camp NaNoWriMo is progressing for me, all of those things. I will update you guys. That's it for this one, though. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I will see you in my next one. Tell your dog I said hi. Bye, guys.